Yeah, dude, we're on the fringe. Dude.
Not the fringe comedy, just making content. But
yes,
Let's say we start the pod.
dude. It's that's good. All right, so we're having fun.
I'm just saying.
So welcome to. We're still deciding on the name, but I think I do like. Is this good?
Is
podcast.
this good? Yeah.
So you know what? It's settled, boys.
Is
This
this good?
is the Is This Good podcast. I'm Cody.
Nailed it.
I'm Cody. We have next to me is my beautiful Aryan friend, Tone.
Tone.
I thought you were gonna go to me with that. I was like, what the?
No.
No, you were on the other side of that one.
And in our gross part Japanese, part hippie, part stinky metal kid, producer Jason.
I think. Yeah, sure. That's fine.
That's pretty good.
That's good enough.
I think that's a pretty good assessment.
It was
of my pals.
it was descriptive in a way that was offensive.
Yeah. But also uplifting.
Not for me. For someone that's gonna listen to it and be like, I don't know if that was acceptable.
Oh, I thought maybe you would do it.
I wasn't offended, so
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Good.
That's all I cared about.
So what have you guys been doing this week?
Playing guitar.
staying hydrated.
Water rocks, dude. Tony.
Water rocks are actually ice cubes.
Tony, what kind of guitar have you been playing?
Just things I've been dinking around with. My own personal little dinky donkers. Got a lot of cool pedals. Me and Jason want to set them up a cool way and find a good tone for tone.
Yeah, and then we'll record some stuff.
Record some stuff. Just fun stuff. Been playing guitar for a long time. Never really had a whole lot of experience doing live things or anything like that, but just mostly playing guitar for myself, having fun with it, and learning as I go and learning about myself. I quit for a long time, and then not a long time, but I quit. And then I started up back again, and it started coming back to me, and now kind of finishing things that I created in the past and learning new things and just having fun with it, dude. You got to have a hobby right now, I feel like.
Yeah, I've tried to pick up so many different hobbies. I have, just because,
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, COVID, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You guys don't give a shit
COVID
about
can
that.
fucking suck our dicks.
Everyone, it sucks for everybody. So
No, I mean, I've been wanting to get back into stuff that I used to do. Like I recently found two of my old lacrosse sticks, and
That's a weird thing to get back into, though. I feel like not a weird thing to want to get back into, but what are you gonna do? Go play lacrosse in the field by yourself?
no, they have old man leagues.
Oh, sick!
Yeah, they have.
it sucks that they call it old man league.
It's either I mean, it ranges. So you'll have dudes that have been playing for 30 years, just these old men that are usually pretty solid. 'Cause 30 years, of course, you're gonna
Are they still blasting
if you
each
never
other?
stop. Yeah, dude. I remember when I was in high school, the Nina coach, Chris Green, fucking awesome dude. I wish I would have gone to Nina because I only played summer league with him, and he was the best coach I had. He was awesome. He just decided to play one day, and Jason just spilled the beer. He was trying to be polite,
And let's put on the record that it's 1:36 p.m.
Yeah,
You guys are fucked.
grow up.
Get over it.
So
It's Sunday.
The Packers do play today.
they do play today. I'm picking up beers after this.
Get nice and ripe.
Yeah. But I went up against Coach Green one of the times, and I did not think he was gonna bull rush me that hard. He laid his fucking shoulder into me and just smoked me.
Well, you gotta, as a coach, you gotta prove that you're stronger and cooler than all the players.
100%. I don't know. I think it was just that high school mentality of oh, I'll go easy on you, old man, kind of shit. And he just blasted
He's
me.
got something to prove.
He was asserting dominance,
Dude, he made
to
me
a child.
He blasted me in the ass. And so yeah,
you can get compensation for things like that.
So there's old men, and then there's also dudes that didn't go to college. Like that's how I started playing with my first old man thing is I just didn't go to college. But yeah, it's just something I really want to get back into. Really, just stay in shape, but it also was totally a passion. I fucking
You got a lacrosse tattoo, dude.
I loved, yeah, and it kind of says gay on it. Kind of looks like
it does.
It looks a little bit like it says gay.
I'd have to see it. Can I see it?
LAX. Yeah, that's what it actually.
I want to
says.
see this.
But it's weird.
I've seen this tattoo. Never thought about saying gay. Okay, well,
it just first glance. First glance, it completely. I was at a music festival, and this dude was like, "Hey, man, does your legs say gay?" And I was like, "What? No." I'm like, "It's lacrosse, LAX." He's like, "Oh, okay." And then I looked down. I'm like, fuck, dude, it totally looks like it says gay. Which, I mean, you know,
Nothing
fucking-
wrong with that.
nothing
Or it
wrong with
says
it.
LAX, like the airport.
Like the airport. No, there's a stick. There's not an airplane. So you can,
Well,
you can,
I get it.
yeah, lax. Lacrosse, lax.
The
Yeah.
X.
Jason, you played.
I know.
You fucking nerd. That's good pod.
It was a bit.
That's good pod. Is this good pod?
That's good. Is this good? Are you guys having fun
Is this good
yet?
podcast?
Bosh.
Come on, dude. Bunch. But yeah, no. So like, I mean, I still want to get back into old hobbies. I miss playing lacrosse. I miss running. I just miss. I don't know. It was fun. So no, it's cool that you're like getting back into guitar.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about other hobbies, but like I just haven't had like a creative spark to do it because all my hobbies were more like creative based, I guess. I guess most hobbies, a lot of hobbies are, but like drawing and things like that, doing art, I just can't find the spark in me to do it. So I'm kind of branching off new things. So this podcast is actually pretty cool for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
Is it?
it's just an outlet to fucking
that's
spill some shit out of my dome.
That's exactly what I wanted to. Because like, I mean, COVID itself, I was just ruined everything.
Oh, it fucked everything up.
So like, yeah, it's been hard just to write material because I'm not like living life. I'm not
Exactly,
doing
dude.
things, and you know, so yeah, just like
That's a great point.
doing this is just creative outlet. It'll get the juices flowing.
And that's why you have so much dumb COVID humor because that's what people are living right now.
Ugh, dude, I'm so over headlining comedians going to comedy clubs and being like, ugh, COVID. It's like, yeah, dude, everyone has the fucking bit. Like, it's hack as shit. I literally, I saw.
Well, I feel like it's also irresponsible not to mention that.
You can mention
it at all.
Mention it.
Not irresponsible.
Make
but
it,
you know what I mean.
make it one fucking joke,
Right.
and then move on. Actually write evergreen fucking material. Something that's gonna last more than 2 fucking years.
That guy we saw, I don't remember his name.
Ryan O'Flanagan.
Yes, he was very funny. And
He was
it wasn't super COVID
funny.
based at all.
He said a couple things about it.
Was that at the Widener?
No. At Skyline.
That was a
Oh, okay.
Skyline.
At Skyline Comedy Club, Appleton, Wisconsin. Shouts out. They've never had a shooting, so don't.
Oh, you fucking jinxed it,
Don't.
man.
Damn it, fuck. But no, yeah, Ryan Flanagan, super funny guy, YouTuber. And he
Super funny. Very funny.
and like I've seen him in stuff. He's the dude that did like the Wisconsin Prankers, the home of the cheese curds and the, you know, the bit.
Not at
You
all.
never saw that? Oh, okay,
No.
super funny.
It was really popular on Facebook.
Long story
very-
short, it was funny.
Very, very funny. He just like visits places and then like
He's
pronounces them very wrong and silly. It's super funny.
He's done some acting
It's
and
very
things like
funny.
that. He was in American Vandal.
Okay.
The
Yeah, he
first one.
was. Yeah. He was on New Girl. He was the comedy magician in New Girl.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Him,
We
yeah.
honestly
Super funny.
we weren't expecting the show to be that good, but because honestly, it was kind of just
What, New Girl?
the
that
comedy
shit's
show.
fire
The
all
comedy
way
show.
through.
I wasn't expecting him to be that good, and it tore me up. I think part of it was because we were all like, we all needed some laughter, you know. We haven't been doing shit, you know. So I mean, going back to that show was, I feel like it's kind of a little thing we all needed, but we were all just wearing masks in the back, you know. No one else was.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, and I really originally just went there because I didn't really plan on seeing, because I figure most YouTube people that, and I don't know if he started out in stand up, but either like no matter what, like most YouTube people don't bode well on a stand up stage.
Right. It doesn't
You
translate.
know, fucking TikTokers, all these people that's always their.
It
that-
sounds like a recipe for disaster.
it's always
man.
their eventual next step is like, all right, well, you know, my manager says I have to be more approachable and blah, blah, whatever the fuck they say. And then it's like, well, start doing stand up. And they'll sell out.
for like the
comedy
bit, like that
clubs.
they got famous for.
People
for like
just
some
want
stupid
to.
reason on.
They just
on a
want to
different
see
medium.
those. Right.
So it's like, young people want to see their favorite YouTuber. They
Right.
watch
They don't
them
care what they do.
at all, and whatsoever. So they watch them every day on YouTube, and it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna see this like on the fly, and he's gonna be so funny and blah blah blah.
Jake Paul's gonna invite me in the back and bone me.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna get fingered by his snake paw. You know what I mean?
I don't even know who Jake Paul is.
He got very famous on Vine, and now he's like a YouTuber guy.
Okay.
But
Very cool. Would love to have him on the show.
Very cool. Hey, Jake Paul, if you're out there, let's see your snake Paul.
Jake Paul, if you're listening, I know you are.
If it's autumn, do you use your rake for fall?
All right, let's end this one.
Okay,
let's cut this one off before it gets out of control.
But no, so like they'll like Trevor Wallace was at Skyline. He's like the Zoomies kid.
Okay,
remember that?
Yep.
Jason, not at all.
He's
No.
pretty
Not at all?
funny.
Okay.
He's pretty funny.
As far
dude.
as YouTube's like stardom goes, I don't really know that
Okay.
many people.
So
I listen to narrators on YouTube. That's about it.
So he, so I mean, funny dude. He puts out some very funny content. But it seemed like when he was on stage, he just kind of like milked a meme on stage. You know, it was like
That's exactly like what I would think.
Yeah.
Like how that would go.
Yeah, you know. So it just wasn't stand up. You know, if you want to be think of it through like a purist, you know, eye line, it's like it wasn't good stand up. But the Rhino Flanagan dude,
at all?
not, you know, I did.
I
did. It was funny, but like it's just it wasn't his own original thoughts and ideas that he's putting out there. He's just like,
How do you know that?
he's just running because it's like you've seen the fucking,
You're blasting my boy Trevor pretty
you've
hard.
fucking seen the memes 100 times, you know. But either way, dude, he's selling out. He'll get 6 nights at a fucking comedy club. Like he'll make thousands of dollars on a weekend. Like who the fuck am I to judge? But
I think though you're allowed to judge those things because they display it all for people to judge.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
It's a type of position where you are judged. It's your job almost.
I've seen so many bad stand-ups where it's like, but I mean, comedy's subjective, so it's like, if I think it's bad, somebody's like, dude, fucking
This is lit.
Ken Jeong
right.
has the best stand-up of the year. It's like, oh, the dude that's never done stand-up in his life, but he just threw together an
You're
hour.
like a legit doctor.
Yeah,
okay.
He was an MD, and then he like started
Korea,
doing
I
like
think.
goofy
And then
stand-up.
the hangover happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
He had done a
I
few
like
things
him. I like
before
him.
that.
And Community.
I think he's
right?
fun.
Yes,
I think
yes.
he's fun.
No, I mean he's fun on the screen, but like
He seems like a guy I'd like to have a beer with.
all right, Wisconsin dad.
Yeah, that's why I'm voting for him.
That's pretty good. No, it's just through stand up, but like the Rhino Flanagan dude was actually very funny.
Something tells me he started off doing stand up and then went into
Yeah,
more of an entertainment. Like
I think Trevor Wallace might have too, but it's also about
unless
like,
he went the opposite way. You know,
Yeah.
when you get famous through the entertainment and
through
not
the internet. Yeah,
the internet entertainment instead of and then turn that into a comedy.
I don't know,
set.
man. It just sucks when stand up like isn't fucking good, you know? Like people are paying to like go see. Like I heard a story through another podcast. It was like Tom Segura and Anthony Jeselnik were just talking about. Anthony Jeselnik hates TikTokers. Rightfully so. Hate all of them.
I don't
I think
know.
the content they put out there is fucking dumb.
I don't.
TikTokers?
You're
TikTokers.
generalizing.
TikTok,
You're
it's-
generalizing
yeah.
all TikTok.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
am.
it is a place for people
All right.
to make
So-
videos.
So Tony likes TikTok.
No, I don't like
this
it.
is-
I'm just saying, not all of it's
This is
horrible,
my
I'm sure.
version of hate speech. I don't like TikTokers. All right, not a big
Whoa.
fan of them.
TikTokers call in.
Regardless of who you are as a human being.
It's a hot
if you-
take.
If you use TikTok,
It's a
Cody
hot
hates
take.
you.
It's a hot TikTok take. Okay.
Hot TikTok.
Hot TikTok take right now. Hot TikTok alert. Not a fan.
eliminated.
You just got eliminated.
Nice. It was funnier the second time.
Sometimes you really got to pound it into something.
So these dudes.
That's what she
So
said.
Anthony Jeselnik he did like a weekend at whatever comedy club, and he saw that they had a YouTube person, TikTok person, whatever, as a headliner, and he asked the owner, he was, how are these selling? He's like, they're selling like crazy, but the headliner person, whoever it was, told me that I can't fill an hour, so they actually had to bring in multiple other people
To fill the time.
to fill his hour of contract. But he's still sold out like 6-7 shows. He or she, I'm not sure what it was, but like they still sold out like 6-7 shows.
Do you think some comedy?
And it's all the only thing that the fans want is like as long as they get a meet and greet and get to like post a picture, throwing deuces at like with their fucking YouTube person, like it's completely fine. It's so fucking weird.
I think some places, if a dead dog would sell out tickets, they'd put them on stage. Do you think there's a lot of
Well, yeah,
integrity?
because then you're making money.
Right,
Well, that's
I-
kind of fucked up to sell tickets to see
One-
a dead dog. but-
One, yeah,
Just-
that
I
just-
get
just-
that's an
just
example.
an
that
example.
would be
Like,
that would
what a
be
strange
weird.
example, but-
Yeah.
Just about as entertaining
Is
and
it-
sad.
I mean, how long does the dead dog sell out? Is it like for a month? I mean, it's like we can't
We gotta
replace
keep him on
we can't
ice.
replace the dog. Or all right, is it you can't replace the dog and just let it keep festering, getting old? Or
That's
do
part
you,
of the show.
No,
or
you
do
gotta
you
keep killing dogs.
do you
I think.
keep killing the same
As-
looking dog?
As much as I
Ooh,
hate
like-
that.
Yeah,
Dude,
to
like
say
the
that.
goldfish replacement when you're a kid.
Yes. It's like once
Oh my gosh.
that thing dies, it's like, oh no, we have to go get another one. But this is a reversal. We have to go kill another cocker spaniel,
In the same way,
a salt and pepper cocker spaniel, and just keep it up here.
this cocker spaniel's only one color. We gotta paint him. Yeah, that's what the people want.
Anyway.
That's pretty sick.
It's
All right.
ultimate comedy.
Anyway.
So that's a pretty good intro.
Yeah, I'm glad I
that
brought.
entire 25 minutes.
That's a pretty good intro.
I'm glad I brought
We
it up.
can narrow that down.
We can move on. We can
No,
talk
I
about.
don't think we can. I don't know.
So this one,
we can talk about something real now.
dude. I mean, all right.
You got
so
any cool things in the
this
news or
was-
something?
So I think again we are, we're gonna keep pivoting with this show because we don't know what we want it to be. It's new.
We don't know if it's good.
We don't know. Is this good
I was
podcast?
going to say the same.
Is this
thing.
good podcast? We don't know.
If
So
you're still listening, I'm gonna say it's pretty
I
good.
think it's pretty fun. So
Or just that
this week we're gonna just do like some paranormal stuff. Paranormal,
Everyone loves ghosts.
paranormal, and Tony brought up conspiracies.
I brought up conspiracies. I
But-
found a conspiracy
Well,
online that
Tony and I
Oh.
were talking about just like taking some bullshit articles and then mushing them together and like figuring out how to make a shitty conspiracy out of it.
but also believing it.
But making it part of our worldview.
You're breaking down the fourth wall here, Jason.
It could
it's
be
meta.
It could be fun.
Whatever.
It could be fun. But when I would just look up conspiracies through Google, all I was
You're not gonna get anything good out of that.
all I was getting
You're gonna get
was,
It's gonna
QAnon.
be all QAnon at this
It's all
point.
QAnon.
Yeah.
fucking
That's because all QAnon,
QAnon-
takes advantage of every conspiracy ever made, and they're
it
like,
was QAnon and election fraud and coronavirus. I was like, dude, god damn it,
How
give
many
me
pages deep did you get?
of like 4 or 5 pages. Of Google.
Really?
And
Those
you,
are the
you never
conspiracies we don't have
you never go past the second O in Google. If you're going to 3 or 4 or 5 O's to make a
You
Google,
got to research.
that's
at that
all
point.
trash.
Like,
It's
you
it's
figure out your wording at some point.
dude.
Like,
I tried at least 4 different words.
Oh boy.
At least 4 different
Yeah,
words.
that's just.
well, you were searching for conspiracy theories specifically. I was searching for things that I found conspiracies in myself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the whole McRib thing. And we'll bring that up later.
Yeah.
The McRib thing pisses me
Cody
off.
just took like
It's
a
fucking
giant breath.
McRib thing is so dumb.
I
So
almost got a McRib yesterday.
let's go into it. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, so it was like shave your face,
Yeah, all right. So the
Shave your face,
or just
you
come in
got-
with a clean face, like as a man or a woman, as long as you don't have a beard.
yes, yeah. So it was the McRib
You get
returns
a free
Wednesday.
McRib.
McDonald's giving away 10,000 free barbecue sandwiches for fans who shave.
Yeah, like what the? I know it goes on to say like,
Yeah,
You got to make a tweet or something.
yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah.
You got to
It's just
tweet
to,
at
like, so-
McDonald's.
But
free
why?
advertising,
What's
but
the
10,000 McRibs cost like $300.
Yeah.
like that's it.
If that, dude.
So there's
What are they doing to people that are like already putting on winter weight? Why
think
are
it's just
you
to
trying to show everyone's weak, gross double chins?
it's
No,
just like a
like-
cheaper way to advertise that the McRib is back.
I think
guess.
beards are a hot topic for advertising and just for our culture in general right now. I don't know why people are obsessed with beards, but I think
as we all have beards,
as we all have beards, whatever. I don't do it because it's cool.
'cause
I
you-
did it because commercials made it look cool.
Yeah, yeah. I jumped on the bandwagon to grow a fucking beard
Yeah,
because I don't have my own opinion. Grow up. That was my like least favorite thing about like 2012 when beards were like hip. and it was like every hipster that could finally grow this magic beard. And it's like, cool, you can grow a beard, but it's a fucking beard.
Right.
And then you would get people
Great, you
that are
got
like,
more hair.
oh, did you
Congratulations.
grow a beard because the internet? It's like, no, because I don't like my fucking chin. I don't.
Like the original reason people
The
grew a
original
beard.
reason people grew facial hair is because I have a weak chin, dude.
It's to hide my fucking.
I have a
Ugh.
beard for the same reason.
Of course we do. Dude, like I have to wear a mask every day. And you know how
Because it's easier
annoying
than
it is
shaving.
after like 8 hours of keeping that sleeve on my face. My face hurts. I have like beard head. Yeah, my Zach Galifianakis had a really funny bit. Well, it was a character. It was a character when he was like early in comedy. He was like, this character is a child with a beard. He's like, my beard hurts.
Oh, yeah.
It scratches and it hurts. Like it's so fucking silly.
I've had a beard since I was 16.
Same, dude.
When I shaved my beard, like
I
right
think
away,
you grew a beard because I had a beard.
No. You're an idiot.
I always wanted a beard. I thought that'd be cool. And then, when I shaved my beard off, my head looks too short.
Weak chin, dude. It goes
It's a
back
weak
to the
chin.
weak chin.
But then, like the next day, I get a little stubble, and then I look fine. So I've had people tell me you look better without a beard, but also, fuck them. I don't
think
care.
you look better with a beard, Tony.
Thank you.
But don't listen to me. Make your own decision.
Well, not the
Dude,
girl I
I've-
met in an NA meeting told me that. So whose opinion's better?
Not hers.
She went back to
not
jail.
hers.
She went back to jail like so soon after that.
She's already proven she's not a great judge of like choice.
No, she's doing math.
So that's just a weird conspiracy. I don't know. Like, if you want to make a conspiracy about it, because it's stupid, but it is a marketing thing. But like, it's just. I will say one. I mean, if you're eating like ribs, having a beard is a fucking nightmare.
That is very true.
It's a
and
whole.
that's part of the
It's
advertisement.
a whole
I think.
process.
But I think it's way deeper than that. I think facial recognition software has been failing us lately because everyone's wearing a mask and everyone's growing beards because of COVID because no one cares. So I think that they're taking these pictures of people's faces without anything hiding it, and they're going to use those. Oh no!
You guys don't know what that is yet,
I don't mean. Oh no, I know.
but that is
You got to stop everything.
That
when
is the
happens.
30-minute marker of our podcast, and that means blast time.
So how long do we do that for?
Bam.
Oh no, that was good. I'm sorry, I fucked that up.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
sorry.
I threw a finger up. It was going too net. So something we're gonna do, something fun we're gonna do, and from now on we will not recognize this, but we do every 30 minutes. We're gonna time it out, and we're gonna do a little goofy fucking beatbox for you, dude.
And if you want that to stop, then sponsor us and we'll put a commercial there.
Just subscribe to our Patreon, and then we might stop doing it. So we'll get a Patreon set up pretty soon,
Yeah. We
and
get enough Patreons, we'll stop doing it.
Yeah, one of the benefits is that's cut out of your version of the podcast.
yep, yeah.
Or that's
You'll
the
get
only-
a special edit.
Or that's the only thing in the podcast.
Exactly.
Whatever you want.
Or we'll do
We don't know if
another
it's good or
another
not.
tier of the Patreon, and then that's all you get is just us
All
do
the- we'll
just
do like
a
an
goofy.
hour-long beatbox
Yeah.
session.
Oh, it's gonna be
dude,
rough for
That'll
me.
be sick. That'll be so fun.
That,
Okay,
that
cool.
was fun.
Yeah, that was great. So, do you guys?
Facial recognition.
Yeah, do you guys want to
I
keep talking
think
about?
that these naked faces, they're gonna be mapping out these faces, and you're gonna be on a list, and they're gonna find out exactly who you are, where you are at all times.
So, we're gonna get the topic for today. Really is gonna be ghosts. Yeah, because conspiracies weren't working out, so we're gonna do spooky specters. You know.
Tony's already beaten himself up.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm not. I actually don't give a shit. First, just very briefly, have any of you haven't had an experience with paranormal,
I don't think so. I think the
or
worst,
even like a brief one that you wrote off as
like
that's not
sleep
it?
paralysis for sure.
Yeah.
and
Sleep
like
paralysis, yeah.
vivid dreams that
Yeah.
were like halfway between
Right.
sleeping and awake.
That's partly what I think some ghost sightings are, or just like naturally brought on hallucinations, or
Or like you
Sleep
trick yourself
deprivation.
into-
yeah, like who knows what kind of medication or something someone sees when they see a ghost, like, or what's going on in their mind. You could have hallucinations naturally.
I think it's a whole thing on YouTube. Like, just I don't know. It's such a strange thing. I don't know. It just seems.
There's
I
a
don't
really
know where
cool
I'm going
story
with that,
about
but
sleep
it's
paralysis we can look up later.
We can do that later. All right, so I've also never had something that I've perceived as like a, like a spooky happening, from what I can at all remember. But do you guys believe in ghosts?
I believe in I guess an energy left after you're gone, but I don't exactly believe in ghosts. I think it can all be explained by something normal instead of paranormal. I've had a weird experience very briefly. It was late at night. I was listening to a podcast. And all of a sudden my room got very foggy,
Was
kind
it
of like a
was it good podcast?
it was
Yeah.
about Tim Heidecker. Tim Heidecker was
Was
in
it
it.
really?
I think it was What the Fuck.
Now we gotta have that intro.
I think it was What the Fuck with Mark Maron. He was interviewing Tim Heidecker. It was a pretty good one. But it got real foggy in the room, and I took one of my headphones out, and I just kind of looked around. I was like, "What's going on?" And then I had this sensor light on my end table next to my bed that if you touched it, it would turn on,
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me this.
and I felt weird. My heart started pumping. I wasn't like scared, but I felt the presence of something in that fog, and then I thought I heard something. Took my headphone out, and then my light turned on. So I'm sure it's all completely explained by.
I don't know.
Were you chucking major clouds?
No, I wasn't doing nothing. I was
Chucking
I
clouds,
wasn't
bro.
doing nothing.
3, 2, 1, clouds. That's how
I
Tony
was-
hits his vape every
I
time.
wasn't vaping. I wasn't smoking weed. I was just sitting in bed. It was like 3 a.m. and that happened, and I was like, okay.
It could be. I believe I'm very like agnostic about it. It's like
Okay.
could it couldn't. I haven't experienced, but like I mean, I've never seen a UFO, but I believe but the
Right,
CIA
dude. I'd
has
love to.
disclosed this year that like UFOs are like a real thing. So like
Mhm.
I believe that there's shit that hangs around for whatever reason.
Well, UFOs and aliens are way different than ghosts. Or are they the same thing?
they're
Oh.
no, they're a different entity.
Yeah.
But I mean, also you think like, so are you guys considering like exorcism stuff to be along the lines of ghosts, or is that you like classify that as different? It's like
That's
a
more demons.
demonic
That's demons.
presence
Demons and ghosts are different, but they're the same type of. I don't know.
kind of thing.
That's like actually a good question.
Yeah.
'cause, like I would think that they're different.
It
Like paranormal is different from like entities. Well, I guess that's not
See,
the best way to phrase that. But
not all ghosts are malicious, but demons are.
yeah, I suppose they could definitely be lumped into the same category. Like paranormal is just like not normal. So
Yeah. So
Right.
it's like, I mean, like The Conjuring is based on all real events and stuff. Like in that
Perceived
whole
real events, yeah.
series.
I think they're horseshit. I think they're full
They
of shit.
no, dude. So there's one.
Oh, so you
that
do believe in ghosts, eh?
there was one that I listened. I said I believe. I said I'd never.
You said you were agnostic.
I've never experienced. So it couldn't. But I mean, I guess
Okay.
I lean more toward yes. Like yeah.
Do you just want to believe, or is it more of like you actually do?
Okay, so the thing I want to bring up is, and it was during like the whole, what became of like Annabelle and The Conjuring and all that stuff.
That was
Yeah, that
fun.
was
I
like
watched those movies too.
demonic possession, wasn't it?
Yes,
Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
it was. And there's this thing about like this little girl who was possessed, and the voice she was using, was like very very deep and low and demonic. And something that they bring up through, because this is recorded, is that like the little girl the voice was insanely low and guttural,
Obviously
so
not coming
very
from-
hard to
yeah.
come from her. But even if she was able to do this in any way,
Maybe she's just sick at gutturals.
so
Yeah,
but
she's been practicing her
she never
fucking
had to like
screams.
she never had to like clear her throat. She made seamless transitions between like, I'm a little girl, blah blah, to like yeah, like speaking crazy tongue and stuff.
But also isn't that the one with the recording?
Yeah,
Yeah, that one is pretty creepy.
yeah. It's like if you.
I was gonna say, well, who said that happened? Like they're full of shit, but there is recording.
There's an actual
Yeah,
recording.
I've listened to that.
Yeah, so I mean, she just
Also, very mentally ill people, I'm sure, can do that.
but it's still like being able to put yourself in that mindset. I guess you can do it with being mentally ill, but like the clearing the throat thing, that's something that always stuck out to me because like.
She didn't have to do it.
She didn't have to. I don't care what band you're in, what metal, fucking gross, gargly fucking band you're in, where you're the lead singer. At a certain point, you have to go and like take a sip of water.
Not if you're a professional.
To like watch
not if you're professional,
to like clear your throat and lube your fucking your vocal cords.
Don't talk about lubing throats, dude.
So
little girls, come on,
dude.
Dude,
canceled.
come on, dude. Don't fucking blast me.
That is strange though. Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, I don't know. It's so I do believe in that stuff. I think it's pretty sick. And it'd be fucking terrifying. There's a lot of stuff
I think
out there, but
I think the biggest part is if you do encounter ghosts, not to be scared, and
Because that gives them power.
that gives them power.
yeah,
Just be like, fuck off, get out my home, or be my friend.
To some extent, like that is very true because like the more you believe into it, and the more you psych yourself up.
Right, and that's why
like-
people looking for ghosts see ghosts. Like these ghost hunters and shit, they're gonna think that everything's a fucking ghost. But
Yeah.
dude, sometimes the tape on the poster on the wall just
Is it
the
real?
adhesive gives
or
up and it
all
falls
an
off.
elaborate hoax.
It's all a liberal hoax, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Like it's liberal. Damn libs.
Damn fucking libs.
fucking damn, dude. All right, so
Where are we going? What country are you taking us?
this is in Ireland. So this is just top 10 ghost sightings Ireland.
Some
It's very
fucking ghosts,
it's-
baby.
Paint the scene.
it's
I wanna be
very-
transported.
they're very this isn't like the best Irish this comes from
I bet
irishcentral.com.
I bet it's some castles.
That's
That's
so
just potato famine shit.
it just we're not gonna get through all of these. We're just gonna hit a couple little things. And they're like these are like very short descriptions.
Perfect.
But so let's see.
Top 10 ghost sightings in Ireland. Hell yeah.
So virgin and child on stump in Rath-
I'm the stump
on
ghost.
stump.
Get away from my stump.
It's the way you said that
on stump.
It's the stump ghost.
And it's Rathcaille something. I think that's where it is. Rathcaille.
Well,
Whatever.
you're saying it like it's an
It's
Irish
fine.
folk song. But you might be
so
right.
so legend has it that a female specter which haunted the churchyard in Rathcaille, Limerick, I think it's Rathcaille, was so terrifying that all who looked upon her died soon after. A local man
like-
banished.
Oh, never mind.
Go-
Sorry. That's
huh?
like Yorena. What is it? Like the
Yorena?
if you hear her scream, like it's a Mexican folklore or whatever. If you hear her scream, like you see her, like you're fucked, dude.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like Slender Man.
You're gonna die.
There's one with a dog too, I think.
Is there?
Yeah.
I haven't heard those.
Oh, probably. Like what is it?
Look at his
Harry,
eyes or something.
yeah, what is that Harry Potter? Like the Grim from Harry Potter. If you see this premonition of a dog, yeah, you're gonna die. Anyway, Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter.
It's in the bottom of the cup. Yeah.
So, a local man banished the ghost by slicing off her arm with his sword and praying for the rest of the night. And an odd coincidence, in 2009, the Limerick Newswire reported that a tree stump in the churchyard contains the image of the Virgin Mary and child, and that hundreds of visitors had come to the area to
Yeah.
pray.
So
It's
the-
not a very good.
So the stump, it was like one of those toast situations where they
Yeah.
see Jesus in the toast.
Yeah, I don't understand like the girl. Like that's why I said these are like kind of weird.
I feel like I
descriptions.
would have liked that if you read it better.
It's more.
I
of
think
like
I
that's
read-
more of like a folklore tale because he's slicing ghosts with a sword.
Exactly. See, yeah, that's what I was wondering. So I don't want to get too many into these. These
That's
ones
like ancient.
aren't
shit.
like the sickest
These
ones.
suck my dick off.
These ones
I
are
probably should
sicky.
have looked at it beforehand. Huh?
Sicky. I've read the first two, and I'm reading the second one, and then I don't want to do another one.
I'm trying to look for like ghosts that like open women's panty drawers or something quirky like that.
So let's see this one, okay?
Problematic ghosts,
Uh,
but not like violent. Just
Short
creepy.
Just
green
inappropriate.
men in Galloway.
That's a leprechaun.
Galway.
This gets
It's Galloway. You got it
Galway.
right.
Galway.
no, it's Galloway.
Galway.
The way you said it before.
Galway to hide it.
Read,
Girly hurly.
read the whole thing like it's an Irish folk song.
Okay.
With the ring under me arm.
With a
and
shillelagh
the
under me
arm.
arm. So short green man, Galway. perhaps a leprechaun sighting. In 1992, a 15-year-old boy spied two green figures. Just because
That's Mexican.
This is
Mexican,
more-
Mexican
I
accent.
heard Swedish.
It went to a lot of things. That happens with me with accents as well.
Spied two figures.
You're trying to pull from too many sources.
Just over a meter tall. Sea fishing on the Aryan Islands in Galway. The figures were each reported dressed in green and wearing brown shoes, and were speaking to each other in Irish before they disappeared. One of the small figures left behind a pipe, which the 15-year-old witness took possession of. Although it curiously disappeared later after being safely locked away. I think I kind of got it, nailed it at the end.
Disappeared was my favorite word.
I think
Disappeared.
I think this 15-year-old kid was smoking weed and didn't want to get caught.
Yeah, and I think he just lost his pipe.
And now that's like a whole big story.
His mom's like, "Where'd you get that pipe?" He's like, "Oh, I found it, little green man."
Oh, he was a leprechaun, Marty. I swear to God.
It was a leprechaun. I wasn't smoking weed.
Mom,
Mom.
I swear to God, I wasn't smoking the green. I saw the green man. I saw a green man. That's what it is.
Yeah, dude, it's so on the head. Little
That's-
green
that's what
man,
it is,
he's
hard.
smoking weed.
Yeah.
This little fucker. And now it's a story for all time.
Yeah.
Debunked.
Debunked.
Suck my dick.
Debunked. De-stunked, dude.
De-stumped. Yeah.
Stomped.
Stomp. Seen a stomp.
It's the fucking stomp.
All right, do you guys want to do one more from Ireland?
Yeah, that was fun. We figured that one out pretty quick.
That was super easy. Okay.
It's like a challenge to like try. All right, yeah.
So let's see. Do you guys want to do Waiting Lady?
We'll be Ghostbusters, dude.
Dude, Ghostbusters.
but busting.
But we're
Busting
busting ghosts, dude.
Oh.
I like that. That could be a segment that we do.
That's a good, fun segment, actually. That's fun.
Yeah, we're living it right now.
Yeah, we're living it. This is the section. Is it good? I think it's good.
Okay. We'll do the Waiting Lady. Waiting Lady.
Oh, this one sounds
I don't like
not
that
fun.
one.
You don't like that one?
Next.
Lady in the
Alright,
water
alright.
type
It just
shit.
sounds. boring.
Headless Horseman.
I'm always down for headless.
Sleepy
Um,
Hollow. Is that where that took place?
I
I thought
think
that was
so.
America.
Or I thought it was UK. I don't even know. We're all wrong.
This one, I don't know. This one,
I
I
thought- I
I
think it
also
was
read this
in
one too.
early day
It's,
America.
it's fine. Let's see. We'll do Robed Figure. At the
Santa?
Kilbegan Distillery. I believe that's a whiskey. Yeah, a whiskey distillery in Kerry. So whiskey isn't the only spirit at the Kerry Distillery. In 2007, several people were reported to have seen a robed figure walking around the site, which is the oldest distillery in the world, dating back to 1757. It's nuts.
Ooh.
The Westmeath Examiner reports that Derek Acora, the star of TV's Most Haunted and Ghost Town, said he felt engulfed by spirit when he entered the distillery. That one sucked ass.
That's just
That's
Yeah.
the whole fucking
that's just a homeless guy getting drunk for free.
on it.
Debunked.
Debunked, destunked, destumped,
De-stomped.
de-distilled.
I thought these ghost stories would stump me.
Yeah, dude. That wasn't very good.
That's fine.
Is
Is
that's,
that good?
That's not good pod. That's not good pod.
Oh,
I think that's good pod.
I don't think that's a good pod.
I think
Is
you
this-
keep that in. That's
you-
good pod.
You guys tell us. Is this a good pod? We're gonna move on past Ireland. I think.
Do we have a Gmail account people can email?
Not yet,
Nope.
dude. We'll figure it out.
we had to
it-
figure out a name before we know it's available.
Well,
Alright.
we're spitballing here. You're part of the. You guys are part of this.
We'll figure it out. Honestly, we'll figure it out more so after the show, and we'll just put a link in the description of the podcast. So we're gonna move past the Ireland things. I feel like this would be better if irishcentral.com was just actually put some effort into like explaining these.
Yeah, it's
They're
like
riding
they
off.
don't want you to know the full story.
Yeah.
They're riding off being Irish.
All right.
I'm a little bit Irish. I'm told.
Let's see. So the
A
next
little bit of
one,
everything. I'm told.
the next place we're riding to, or
Where are
you
we
know,
going?
We're taking a plane, baby. We're taking
Transport.
a plane.
Where are we going?
All right, I'm gonna transport.
I'm taking
you
a
there.
Xanax on the plane.
Are there
Oh.
mountains in the distance?
All right, there's no mountains, but a lot of swamps.
Oh.
We're going
Are
to-
we going to Florida?
We're going to Florida,
We going
baby.
to the bayou?
All right,
We going to the bayou?
we're going to Florida.
Oh, we're going to the Keys, baby.
where your grandmas go to
Where else?
retire.
Alligators?
Dude, I swear to God, if I meet one leathery leather-backed
That's
cougar.
turtle.
leatherback cougar. Dude, she can have me. I just want to retire with a lady and she'll take care
I
of
want
me.
her to wrap her beef jerky arms around me.
Sugar mama. Cody,
You
you
can
don't hang enough dong for a good sugar mama.
Dude, I hang
Pretty
good enough dong.
Yeah.
Good enough
I don't know
dong.
why I'm agreeing with you, but
Yeah.
I've never seen your
I've
dong.
never
I'm
seen
sure
it
it's
either.
average.
Yeah, Cody
You've-
tried to get me to stare at his balls like many times.
Cody showed me his
Like,
balls the other day. He
looks
just has
deep
balls.
into his balls, and I just never. I refuse.
We
That's
were,
rude.
we were talking
He's
about
like, you're not a
balls.
good friend, but
We were talking about balls, and then Cody just came out and he had his balls sticking through his fly, and I
Yeah.
didn't notice that first because I don't instantly just look at people's dicks.
yeah.
And it was like, whoa,
you're-
and I'm
you're-
like, dude, I'm calling the cops.
you were raised right, Tony.
I was raised right.
Tony was raised alt-right. So probably the most haunted location. So we're in Florida. I pulled up an article from WFLA.com. It looks like it's a just a local news source. And
With the hottest anchors.
with the hottest
around.
anchors, dude. The best boat anchors you've ever seen in your life. They're fucking smoldering hot. They're red hot anchors.
You can cook an egg on them.
They keep the boat in one place better than anyone else. You know what I mean? So, but probably the most haunted location,
We talking about haunted anchors?
haunted anchors, yes. The most haunted location in the Cuban Club is the Cuban Club. Sorry. So it was built in
Sounds like
1917
a sandwich.
with a ballroom, cantina, library, bowling lanes, pool, and 2-story theater.
Hell yeah.
There were 2 deaths dating back to the 1920s. An actor died by suicide on stage. Oh, that's so sick.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
There needs to be more context with that. That's
and-
fucking
right?
crazy.
And a member of the board was murdered during an argument. They are said to still appear in the building. But many reported seeing a lady ghost in the misty dress.
Oh,
Gross.
hell yeah.
That comes down the stairs. Pianos will
Comes.
pianos will also play with no one around.
Oh.
The elevators run at odd times. Others said that there's a young boy playing ball.
What kind of ball?
And this is a quote.
Isn't there like a Disney movie about this? It seems like,
About a guy killing
oh no,
himself
I'm
on
thinking
stage?
like haunted hotel.
Fantasia?
No,
Just fucking brooms whooshing around.
that's not it. I can't remember.
That's pretty supernatural.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
It's Mickey's fault.
Yeah, fucking Mickey.
Fucking wizard ass Mickey. Fucking grand
Wait,
wizard
is this,
Mickey.
is this like a marina or like what is it? I
No,
the-
it's like a I
You
don't
go
know.
a Cuban club. So it was
Oh,
a
okay.
dance club,
almost
type
like a
thing.
community center.
I feel like
kind
Yeah,
Haiti's
of.
dead.
yeah. It
Super
has a
big.
ballroom, cantina,
Theater.
So it's just a little like
Bowling lanes.
a
Pool.
sexy lady club back
Probably
in the
kind
day.
of like
I gotcha,
something other
Yeah. It's exactly like that. It's exactly like that.
You know.
whatever.
So somebody named Leary Short told WFLA.com, one year I was setting up camera equipment to take prom pictures on stage. No one was around and Tony, you have to move.
Sorry, I vaped into the mic.
Move your mic away when you're gonna fucking vape.
It was a test. It was a test, and I
Jesus.
failed.
You failed it.
So one year I was setting up camera equipment to take prom pictures on stage. Exclamation point.
Well,
He
yelled it, guys.
Stage. No one was around. No one was around at all.
There's
And
so
all of a
many.
sudden, the big door on the side of the auditorium started shaking. Then I heard noise above the stage. Another exclamation point. I slowly walked up the stairs and saw a shadow. At that point, my laptop's going nuts, dude.
Your
We're
laptop- Is it
conjuring
really?
a fucking
ghost.
ghost. At
I
that
should do a
point,
Ouija board in here.
at that point, I decided to wait till later to finish setting equipment. Larry Short told WFLA. The Travel Channel named the Cuban Club one of the top 10 most haunted places. So
I can see
That
it
was
being
it.
haunted, but also this is pretty weak haunting. Like, dude,
Yeah.
houses especially a place of that size and that old, it's gonna make noises. Doors are gonna kind of fucking open up. The moisture in the wood's
Yeah,
gonna
Things
fucking
creak.
it was
Yeah,
it was built in
What about the
1917.
piano though?
You know what's funny,
Yeah.
dude?
But that's old too, though. You know, I
that's
don't know.
that's 2 years before my great grandma was born, and she's still alive.
19.
Very
18.
cool.
She's 102. It's
That's
crazy.
a fun fact.
She's gonna haunt us when she dies soon, hopefully.
I mean, She's probably waiting for
She's
it
so
too. Yeah,
done, dude.
yeah.
She's been done since she was 94. It's crazy.
My grandma was like 82, and she's like, "Yeah, I've been ready for like 10 years."
Yeah,
90,
isn't that strange?
94. When she was 94, she's like, I'm so good to die.
Yeah.
Like I'm all right.
We
Get
had
it
this,
over with
We had
already.
this. We had this
Yeah.
really old aunt.
I think God forgot about me. It's like,
Yeah, right. I had this really old aunt. She was like, well, next she was 100, and we had this big party for her. And I was like, you're gonna be 101 next year. She's like, I hope not.
yeah, fuck right.
Dude, yeah, I feel like once you get to that age, you're just like your body's not working the way
Yeah.
you want it. It's just like,
Dude, when
Just shut
me out of
down.
here. Yeah.
when my grandma was 94 and she told us, she's like, I'm just ready to die. It's cool. Like I have great grandkids. Like we're good. Like I've seen a life. And I made a joke, I'm like, no way, you're gonna live, and you're seeing triple digits. Genuinely not thinking she was gonna see triple
Yeah.
digits. And it's double
Now she's cursing
two
you.
over. She hates
You
it.
cursed her, dude.
My grandma saw. I mean, this is a real fun story. My grandma and her son, my grandpa, were in the same nursing home, and he died before her.
Yeah,
3 doors
that's
away
so
from each
Three
other.
doors down, dude.
3 doors down.
Hell
dude.
yeah, that's fucking sick.
He was something was his kryptonite, and yeah. So anyway, here's the second story. I think this one's very funny. So there is a drunken Cuban ghost at the Florida Brewing Company. Now it is now
A lot of brewing companies.
it is now the Swope. The Swope. Rodante broke out, and a man was killed when he hit his head.
The fuck's a swope?
Swope Rodante broke out. What the fuck is
that? Doesn't mean it. What is what?
I'm looking up swope. I don't know
Swope.
what that word means.
It is now the Swope, and I'm
Swope
assuming that is the
Rodante.
name of the place instead of like the Florida Brewing Company. But
A
then
swope is a surname. Notable people with the surname include Earl Swope, American jazz trombonist. It's just it's a surname, I guess. It's like a sire, I guess. I don't know how the fuck you earn it.
The more you
in
know.
Now you know what a swope is, and you'll forget so soon that
it is now a Swope.
Just like
Rodante, PA on East 5th Avenue. Yeah, I think this is just like the name of it now. Like it is now the Swope Rodante PA on East 5th Avenue. I think that's what it is. But the first night it opened as a bar, there was free beer. Of course, a fight broke out, and a man was killed when he hit his head.
perfect opening.
Yeah. Now the drunken man can be heard talking Spanish, walking around in the law firm's building at night. So I think it's a law firm now. That's what it is.
Okay.
The story is that he fought over a beer and still hasn't let it go.
But the beer was free.
Which I think is so fucking. If that's like,
What a sad.
if that's
existence.
dude.
Right.
If that's your spooky specter, it's like I don't know. He just won't
His
stop
life
talking.
was left
He
unresolved.
won't
and
stop
now he's-
talking. He won't stop talking about a fucking mirror light. And I swear to God, like all he does is just like scream obscenities at us and just be like, "Where's my cerveza?" That's it, dude. Like what a bummer of a ghost. What a nerd.
What a boring life for that to be. your
Yeah, dude. Like,
unfinished
is that
business.
really hanging you up in purgatory? That's what's keeping you around here.
The beer you didn't get at a place where free beer
Where it
was
was
being
free
served?
beer. Come on.
But I would say that people were dying to try that new beer. All right, on to the next one.
Cody's just stewing in it, like stewing in how much he hated
I'm
it.
I'm stewed, man. All right.
Boosh!
he's stomped right now.
Dude, I'm fucking thumped.
Next ghost.
All right. This is number 3. The Old Tampa Book Company
Ooh, books.
at 507 North Tampa Street used to be a tailor's storefront. The bookstore owner kept the chairs from the old shop, and now they are said to move on their own. The owners also found a pair of bloody scissors on the floor.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, that's pretty good. Passers-by who said they took pictures of the shop see a man in a top hat and a woman who seems to be in pain. That's
Oh,
that's all
no.
they give us. That's it.
That's pretty vague.
Yeah, it's very vague. Oh, the next one's actually very
He was cutting her hair, fucked up.
yeah. Just chopped her ear.
Real bad, I guess.
I guess.
One time, my
yeah.
grandma, or it was either my grandma or my mom, chopped my brother's ear real bad, and he was bleeding all over the place.
It's pretty sick.
From a
Yeah,
haircut?
from a haircut, fucked up and cut his ear.
Shaving, haircut, 2 snips.
And now my brother's been afraid of haircuts ever since.
Yeah.
Hasn't gotten a haircut since.
Fucking hippie.
Just kidding.
Okay.
You have a hot brother, dude.
My brother's.
He's a straight hunk.
I can't say it because we're related, but
You can.
Yeah.
So Tampa Bay Theater is haunted all year round, not just October. Director of marketing, Chill Witecki, said statues and gargoyle guard the 1926 Tampa Theater
they're
at
asking for it.
711 North Franklin Street. Foster Fink Finley, who spent 20 years as the theater's projectionist, died and he never left. Staff members hear doors slam, the power turns off without anyone around. Then how do they know it turned off?
That's
The power turns off and no one's around to see it. Did it really happen?
That's not spooky. Power
That's-
turns off everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an old building. Fuck
So,
off.
so they hear his footsteps and chairs rattling in the hallway behind the stage. He is also said to enjoy a cigarette. Sightings include cigarette smoke billowing out of the projection booth when the doors open and
That's just like an employee smoking weed.
right, yeah, he's just smoking a cigarette inside. And it's like, have you seen it? I don't know, dude. It's a
How many of these
ghost.
situations are people trying to get out of getting in trouble
Let's-
and
yeah.
starting some crazy bullshit that ends
Yeah.
up being on fucking websites? And
Oh, I was wondering what that was. I was like,
You know what that means, guys? You know what that means, guys? Blast.
all right.
So he also enjoyed a cigarette. Sightings include cigarette smoke billowing out of the projection booth when the door is open and the back two rows of the balcony nearest the projection booth smelling like smoke. All right. So Rosa Rio, who played the organ till she died at 107. Suck it, grandma. Fucking step up, bro.
Oh, that's right. You call her grandma.
Grandma, dude. What up, great grandma? She is a
because
good,
she's not that great.
and
That's
she is a great grandma.
Oh, okay.
May still be hanging around too. A theater manager actually stepped back into the orchestra pit. She should have fallen directly on top of the organs, but the manager said that Rosa guided her fall so as to not damage the instrument. Some still hear organ music and believe Rosa continues to play today. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So people in the lobby,
A lot of organs are haunted.
yeah, people.
I've noticed.
I mean,
It's the spookiest instrument.
I've always felt my spleen is completely haunted.
I don't know. I
Oh
thought that was.
God! Fuck off, Code.
People.
I was too busy laughing at Tony's thing.
That's all right.
Oh, sick! I'm killing it.
People in the lobby have heard keys rattling up here, like someone's trying to find the right key to fit into a lock. Says Witecki.
Oh.
One of the most intriguing haunts, however,
This
is contained to a single seat, number 308, where a man has been seen wearing a fedora. It's fucking Cuba,
Milady.
dude. Where was this? It's Tampa, dude. Right.
I think there was a
They definitely wore fedoras forever.
There was a different kind of person who wore fedoras back then.
I feel like it's
Yeah,
more of a.
you're right.
I feel like let me
Do they
Let-
have a
let-
trench
me-
coat, though?
let-
That's
let
how you
me
define-
finish
there
this.
weren't bronies back then.
Let me finish this. So I have always questioned the validity of that story until we had some of our paranormal investigators come in and spend some time in the area of the building. And they captured all kinds of interesting things. Both video and audio lead us to believe there is someone in seat 308, said Witecki.
Dude, that's like great
So that's
advertising. We got ghosts.
yeah. Oh, definitely. I mean, well, the Raven walkie. But I just want to say,
Right. Yeah.
I just want to say about this fedora. Maybe it's just a haunted fedora. Maybe it's just one fedora that is just causing a muck here in this theater.
That would be probably wrong.
Oh, okay.
There's so
So
many.
that's just implying
Sure.
that it was like a sentient.
It's a
fedora.
sentient
It's a
fedora.
sick
That's-
fedora, dude. Whatever. We don't even know what it looks like.
All
Is it-
fedoras hold the
it looks
souls
like
of
a
children.
fedora. I mean,
all right, we're gonna do one more from Florida. So all right. Do you guys want to
Florida's
do?
getting old to me, man. Let's go to a different
transport you
We'll
somewhere
do one
else.
more. We can edit out certain stories. That's fine.
These stories are kind of vague. There's no real proof. They said they had videos. Where's the links?
I need the proof.
I need the proof.
Don't.
I want to see the ghosts. I want to make sure they're real or not. And all right, back to the ghosts.
All right. Do you guys want to do school or Chicago?
Hector the Spectre.
School.
School. Okay.
What does it say? Hector the Spectre. Cuban
So
ghost.
this comes
How many
from
Cuban ghosts are there?
wgu.edu.
Is this a university website?
Yeah, dude.
Sign in. Fucking take a class.
No, dude. I have to read a book. Dude, get out of here.
Yeah, you only listen to books.
I'm not
First, you
reading
have to learn
books.
how to read.
Yeah.
because you're literate.
Let's harmonize. Ready?
Oh.
Dude, that was
Oh, it sounds so bad.
spot on.
Oh, it hurts my ears.
All right, next.
All right. We're going to do top haunted schools in the U.S.
Could
and
school get any worse?
and abroad. So, let's see.
You know what's more haunting about schools?
Teen pregnancy.
Teen pregnancy.
Teachers' wages.
Dude.
Teachers' wages, baby. That's the most haunting thing about schools. these
Let's
days.
talk about lunch people wages, dude. I mean, come on. They're not doing
I know
literally
we
anything.
just talked about not making this political, but
Yeah, but I mean, hot take, dude. All right. So
Hot lunch.
so this comes from, this is the school site. So we'll see how good this is. And honestly,
What school is this? Or just it's a school site, but it's talking about different schools.
yeah, it's just like
God, this is confusing.
it's just like top haunted schools in the U.S. and it just sets it up to like 4 different areas.
What
So
website is this? What school website is this?
WGU.edu.
What does the W stand for?
Uh,
I think this is an online school.
What does
white.
White
does
Guys
the
University.
White Guys
stand for?
University.
White Guy University.
There's just a bunch of Chad and Brads, dude. Just
Brock's.
like Chad, Brad, and Brock. So I think the scariest school is the West Anchorage, Alaska, Nightmare High School. So
Dude, that'd be a cool horror movie.
Nightmare High School.
Hell yeah.
So this one comes from the West, West Anchorage, Alaska, Night Mute High School. Even the name of the school gives us heebie-jeebies. The story here is that a grave was discovered underneath room number 106. Ever since then, a little girl is said to haunt the school's bathrooms, and she is known to flush toilets and flicker the lights on and off.
Dude, Moaning Myrtle. Oh,
Moaning
she's
Myrtle?
talking
It is
about
Moaning Mortal, yeah.
Yep. So where have you heard this one before? J.K. Rowling's Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter. Well, this ghost is a little different because she's not confined to the bathroom. She's also heard wandering throughout the school, humming little tunes. When no one is in the gym, she'll take the opportunity to shoot some basketballs too.
Oh, fuck off.
So, and yet again, I
Yeah,
want
right.
to say, if no one's there,
Right?
did she shoot
She's just scoring
basketballs?
some sick 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Like half court. Like,
Yeah.
Tosses,
She's
no
like-
one can see.
Dude, all right. So what I imagine just with that with that little thing at the end is like, if this ghost happens to be real, right? And just say someone was able to talk with this ghost, is this ghost like bragging? Like, yeah, I was just in the gym before. I was draining them from half court, draining. And the person's like, "Oh, sick. Can you show me?" He's like, "Well, I can't do it when you're watching." It's
Right.
weird if you're watching. Believe me, I dunked. It was pretty sick.
They call her 3-point Penny.
Yeah.
It's probably like a basketball like fell out of its like whatever holder. Like,
Yeah.
and some guy came in or like the janitor's like gotta be
Gotta
a ghost.
be
sinking
the
threes, dude.
ghost.
She's
Gotta be the
doing like
ghost.
360 through the legs. Dunks.
I think Moaning Myrtle was just like talking shit. I was like, yeah, I dunked it, dude. No problem, dude. Underneath the legs, dude.
I
Fucking
dunked.
yeah, I dunked it. All right, so that's that one.
that one sucks. My dick.
That one's fine.
That one pulls my pud.
It's
So the-
about the friends we made along the way.
It's
not,
about.
you know?
It's about. Yeah. Okay. South El Paso, Texas, baby.
So all right, this one's about the South in El Paso, Texas. You want to read?
Sure. I'll read one.
I think I'm talking too much.
All right.
That's
I'll
because
read
you
one.
got the dopest voice.
I got the laptop. I got.
Dibs never reading, by the way.
Okay.
All right, Jason can't read.
I
right.
can't even pronounce my S's right. So
The
Yeah.
South. This is a
Effort.
new haunting. El Paso, Texas, baby. El Paso High School. This school has a reputation for all kinds of paranormal activity. Sometimes people find hallways filled with mist, unexplainable goo drips from the ceilings. That's just normal school. And there was even the discovery of hidden classrooms beneath the building.
Very cool.
That's actually sweet. Yeah.
And
Very cool.
our school kind of had that. Remember?
Yeah, a little bit.
We used to smoke weed down there. All right. Maybe one of those classrooms is where one
In
unidentified.
school?
Yeah. You know those, we had that swimming pool underneath the school? Had all those weird rooms.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway, back to the haunting. Maybe one of those classrooms is where one unidentified girl studied because she wasn't seen until she showed up in the graduating class of 1985's yearbook photo. Probably homeschooled. Everyone in the photo claims that the girl in white, because as we all know, that's just how what ghosts swear. Oh, this is quirky and fun. Was not actually present when the picture was shot. Some even said that they had sweaty palms during the photo shoot. To this day, no one
that's
can
just-
identify her.
That just sounds like teenagers.
This is just a girl that showed up
I
showed
had
up to the
sweaty palms all the time. I
graduation.
have sweaty palms right now.
I never have sweaty palms. It's
So
It's a
sometimes
condition.
I mean,
okay.
yeah, it happens, dude. I mean, sometimes like my arms are weak, my knees are weak, and my palms are sweaty. You know?
yeah.
I knew
okay.
you were going there.
And it, you know,
You fucked it up, but I knew you
and
were going.
you find that sometimes you just like
I was gonna try and beat you to it, but
And you eat your mom's
ravioli.
chicken
Lot.
parmesan.
pasta, stuffed shells.
Anyway, that one kind of sucks.
That
huh?
one sucked.
There's goo
Those
from
are-
the ceilings. There's fog. That's
Let's
normal
do-
school. That's
let's-
just jizz and cig smoke.
All right, let's
Yeah.
move on to the Midwest.
The
That's what
Midwest,
we're
baby.
from. We're
Fucking Scotties.
skunkers. That might be our first merch. Is Wisconsin skunkers.
No, Boges.
Boge, oh, dude,
Or Blast.
dude,
Boge
that
my
the
blast.
Boge or blast. Boge would solidify my joke. So
Yeah, but how do you spell that? How do you spell
B-
Boge?
Bosh.
SCH.
No, that's
Oh,
Bosch.
that's Bosch.
That's
Boge.
Bosch. That's
It's
Bosch.
Boge.
It's Boge.
Boge.
I created Boge. Kyle Benz created Boge. You took Boge.
I made Boge mainstream.
No,
You
you're a,
merely adopted the Boge.
You're a Boge.
yeah. I'm the bane of Boge.
you're a Boge. You're a Boge jacker, dude. You jacked
No,
my Boge.
wait,
Tony,
wait.
how do you spell it?
B-O. What? It's different every time.
Phonetically.
B-O-O-O-O-S-H. Doesn't matter.
That's Boosh.
Boosh.
That's
That's
Boosh. That's not Boge.
B-O-W-S-H.
They're all short O's. though.
Bouge. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Anyway.
We're
It's a
gonna figure.
it's a lifestyle.
we're
You
gonna
can't pin it
figure out
down. You
Boge.
can't pin it down. It's
And
a
also,
lifestyle.
and also, I just want to say, so I think I would be the Batman of Boge because I've only adopted it.
That's
Tony
fucked up.
Tony
That's fucked up.
lived in it, so he's the Bane of Boge,
no, who's-
and I'm the Batman of Boge.
Who's the guy?
Thanks for explaining.
Who's the
all
guy
of
I think. I
Who's the
mean,
guy that trained Batman? What was his name?
Ra's al Ghul?
Ra's al
That's
Ghul.
me.
You're not fucking Ra's al Ghul. Fuck you.
First of all,
Who the fuck do you think you are?
First of all, I'm a terrorist. Second of all, I created Boge. And when you first
That
met
was a
me,
joke, by the way.
Dude, you're not. I'm not laughing at it, dude. The terrorism isn't funny because I'm American. I'm a patriot. All right, I bleed red, blue, and white. So
I bleed code red. All right. What else do we got here?
we have
Chicago Water Tower.
a list of what are you doing?
I blasted the last one. Last one
The
sucks.
so we're gonna do.
Oh, that's what's going on.
No, I thought you were doing something else. You're on the right page.
No, I'm just going to a different.
So the
I was getting sick of those ones.
you're on the right page.
They
I
weren't
thought-
very specific. Okay. Any of our Chicago viewers, I know we got hundreds and hundreds of them.
I feel like Chicago is exceptionally haunted.
Yeah.
The fire, dude.
You know what's haunting about Chicago? All the shootings.
That's, yeah. Anyway.
The Chicago Water Tower. This downtown landmark has a tragic history. Located along the Magnificent Mile, this striking Gothic revival building is home to a large water pump intended to draw water from Lake Michigan. This iconic limestone building was one of the few to survive the devastating Great Chicago Fire of 1971, but it wasn't devoid of tragedy. History holds that as the flames raged, one brave worker stayed behind to tirelessly man the pumps.
He's a hero.
He's a hero.
He's a hero.
As the fire inched ever closer, and with no salvation in sight, he retreated to the upper floors of the tower, where he hung himself.
Why? Oh,
Because
to
he-
avoid the
to
fire,
avoid
dude.
getting
Yeah.
burned to death.
Damn. That's like
That's-
just trading one shitty death for another shitty death.
No,
though.
I think being hung's better than
It would
being
be so
burned.
much better
You
than
think-
burned alive.
You think he was
Absolutely.
going for like the neck break?
Yeah.
Rather
I
than
mean,
the
I-
suffocation?
even
Yeah.
even if there is some truth, because I've heard like that if you would be burned alive, it's not as bad as you would think because like your
The smoke
nerve
inhalation a lot too.
smoke inhalation, but I've also heard like that your nerve endings are burnt
Oh, they
almost
fry.
almost immediately, so you necessarily wouldn't feel it. But I feel like if you're taking that for all it's worth, I feel like still my head would be like, I would rather hang myself really well and like jump.
You'd be so good at it.
I'd be so good at hanging myself, dude. I'd be so good at it.
You should try it.
And I would. I mean, I know I would be the best though. I don't want to. I don't want to
You just want
gloat.
to take the glory. From
I don't want to gloat how good I would be at killing myself at hanging.
Cool thing about hanging yourself, you get a raging boner and you come.
Oh, what?
What?
You
Dude,
do. That's a
Jason,
known fact.
Jason, how strong is your ceiling fan? Could I jump
No,
up
it's
there?
not strong enough.
It's
You're
not
fat.
strong enough.
your body's going around in a circle, knocking things off
Not fat
shelves.
shaming, but you are fat.
All right. Well,
Oh,
I
dang.
feel ashamed. I feel ashamed.
Yeah, Cody weighs about 370. So.
He weighs about 370.
How dare you?
Anyway,
I'm here at a solid 325.
Oh, yeah.
anyway, multiple reports have claimed that
Solid
this
369, dude.
36 Mafia.
Damn, you're fine. Okay, go ahead.
Multiple reports have claimed that a shadowy figure can be seen in the tower's top floor windows. That's a pretty fucking cool haunting. Today, the tower has been transformed into whatever. You can go there. It doesn't fucking matter. Because we're not going there. Or are we? All right. So I feel like that's a pretty cool ghost.
How many ghosts are you like heroes? You know.
Casper.
Wait, is it haunted? Was that actually haunted, or is that just a story of what
They
happened?
see a
there?
shadowy figure there.
Oh,
It's pretty.
That's cool.
It's decent. It's. I think there's. I mean,
I like the
there's.
story behind it more than the ghost itself.
Yeah, exactly. Like the hauntings themselves haven't nothing. At least this
It's
one
the
site.
friends we make along.
It's
the
the
way.
friends we made. It's a
about
ghost
the
friends
journey,
journey all
not
the
the
way. Yeah.
destination.
It's the bridges we burn along the way.
Yeah, that's relevant to this story. Yeah.
Oh,
Ish,
damn.
ish.
Tone. All right. New one. More Chicago. Spookies. Death Alley behind James M. Nederlander Theater. Today it's known as the Nederland. I think that's how you say it. Nederland Theater. But in 1903, it was called the Iroquois Theater and became the site of an infamous fire. More fires, dude.
Chicago's plagued with fires.
Fires are
Chicago's
sick.
got a fire problem.
Fires are sick.
Despite claims that the building was fireproof, in quotations, during the blaze, the fire doors were locked, trapping 2,000 patrons inside. When the flames subsided, 602 people were pronounced dead.
Oh my god.
That's insane.
212 of them were children. Dude, imagine surviving that, watching those people die.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, pretty metal. It took more than 5 hours to retrieve the bodies. And the alley behind the theater functioning as a temporary morgue. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. That's
Today-
fucking
This
metal.
story is
That's metal as
insane, dude.
That's metal as fuck, dude.
That was a roller.
Continue,
coaster of
please.
emotions.
Today reports
Oh,
of
there's more.
Today, reports of faint cries, apparitions, and feelings of being touched or even pushed by invisible entities have been reported in the same spot. Hence the nickname Death Alley.
Dude, that's so nuts.
Dude, that's
that's-
fucking so cool.
Yeah, I mean it's very unfortunate, but I mean, what if those people weren't the best people? You know, they were. When
Bears fans.
When did this
Statistically,
happen?
there were some bad
Nice.
apples in that group.
When did this happen? Can you go up, please?
1903.
1903. So you just have to think about it. People in 1903, a lot of racists, a lot of closed-minded people, because they were born back then. That was before women and minorities had the right to vote. So, you know what? I think it's time. I think it's time for this segment. Find the positive. Find the positive about this one, huh?
Finding the positive about Chicago fires.
Finding the positive about this one particular Chicago fire.
Perfect.
It killed a lot of racist white people for sure.
This
There were
section of
no
the
black
pod,
people in that
They
theater.
probably weren't allowed.
Weren't allowed. So you know what? You know what? Good job, fire. Good job, fire.
Yeah, but you said it yourself. They were a product of their time.
They were, but so was Hitler. Are you a fan of? Are you gonna defend Hitler?
No,
Exactly.
Solid logic.
Exactly. So product of their time.
I think we can just mark that down as a whoopsie daisy.
A little whoop, 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 whoop,
They said it was fireproof. It wasn't.
yeah, but I wonder what locked the doors because it said the fire exits were locked.
Yeah.
It said that the
Was
What
it
did it
haunted
say?
beforehand? Was it,
Maybe it was haunted before. And
it was
the
Yeah,
before,
ghosts
and then
locked
the
it.
ghost locked.
They thought it
and-
was fireproof, so they locked the doors, thinking that they'd be safe.
That seems so
That doesn't
crazy.
make- I
Yeah,
don't
that
know, that
seems
doesn't
so
track. I don't
crazy.
They fucking blew it.
Yeah, and
Well, it
I guess
happened,
I
yeah.
still don't understand what like fireproof means
don't know
for
what
a
it meant back
building.
then.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, especially back then. Like now, you could somewhat say a building's fireproof just because of like, you know,
Insulation and stuff is meant to be
well, and
fire
also
retardant.
the sensors and the you know, water sprinkler system and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that stuff. Like you could make sure it doesn't happen. But yeah,
If you
I
built a
wonder.
building underwater, that would work.
Kind of, yeah.
All right.
Actually,
You
no.
never hear about fires in Atlanta.
Actually, no.
Or Louisiana, baby.
Actually,
Especially after Katrina, you didn't hear about fires.
Actually, they still started a fire in Deep Blue Sea, and that was a facility built underwater with Samuel L. Jackson. And I guarantee,
He got eaten so quick.
I
Yeah.
guarantee.
Yeah, I was actually really upset when he got.
was
Yeah,
too
I
quick.
thought he'd be more. I thought he'd be more into it,
He had
but
a different movie to do, I'm sure.
probably, yeah. Great movie. Still holds up.
It's a fun movie.
Absolutely, still holds up to this day.
What is he? Is LL Cool J in that one?
Yes, yeah, he's a chef.
The only weakness, bullets.
Yeah.
Something
Wait,
like that.
what? Really? No. Wait. He didn't say that.
Shark's only weakness, bullets.
I don't know.
They
Okay.
have so many other weaknesses.
Yeah.
well.
Well,
Like not moving.
they were monster,
Just being like stopped.
genetically modified sharks.
Yeah. Great
Oh,
movie.
that's
though.
right. And they were super smart. And
They're
like,
Yeah.
super smart, and they had
Honestly,
personalities and quirks.
I
That
know what we're watching.
dude, that movie 100% holds up actually too.
It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie.
Yeah, great movie. All right, hashtag. This is our outro. So we did it, guys. This is
Hashtag bring back Crystal Pepsi.
the hashtag bring back the M&M wafers because those things fucking rock my socks.
Hashtag bring back the WCW.
What a journey. Well, we made it, guys.
We
Like,
made
you
it.
guys, you don't have to keep
So this is
It's the end of the pod.
this
Was it
is
good?
this is our
End of
first
the
one. We did it. I like this one.
Was it good? Tell us. It was
Yeah,
it a good
is this a good
pod?
pod? Is this a good pod?
Yeah.
We don't know if this is a good podcast, but we're figuring it out. So, anything you guys want to say before?
Just Boj and
before we
Blast,
head out?
baby.
Okay.
Visit me on Twitter at plop@yahoo@gmail.com.
Visit me on Instabook at
Visit me on all the social networks, especially the movie with the guys about Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Visit me on that movie. I was in that. Also,
we gotta end it.
Yeah. All right.
Let's get some food.
yeah. So thank you for listening to our bullshit. And just guys, don't forget to blast.
Don't forget to blast, baby.